Israeli Navy personnel boarded a French yacht heading for Gaza after ignored calls to divert its course to Egypt or the port of Ashdod.
Dinitel Karame, this is Israeli Navy. What is your port of origin?
Origin is France. Is from France. Corsica. France, Corsica.
What is your cargo?
Dignité Karame. We don't cargo. We are a private cruiser boat.
Dinitel Karame, what is your final destination?
Our final destination is Gaza port. Is Gaza city, Gaza port.
The army said soldiers did not encounter any resistance in the takeover and planned to tow the yacht to the port. The Dignity El Karame left Greece over the weekend, naming its destination as Egypt, but once in international waters changed its course for Gaza, hoping to break the Israeli-imposed blockade. On Tuesday morning, Israeli naval vessels surrounded the yacht tens of miles from the Gaza Strip shore, and in English and French, military officials called on the occupants to change course, warning if they ignored the request, personnel would board the vessel. The boat is surrounded by at least 4 Israeli ships. Julien Rivoire, a Paris spokesman for the activists, said. He added that communications with the yacht had halted, raising fears it had been tampered with. Greek authorities have thwarted efforts by a flotilla of some 20 boats who planned to head for Gaza from leaving its shores. The French vessel was the only vessel that succeeded in heading towards Gaza after it told the authorities it was heading for Egypt. Israel has told those seeking to break the Gaza blockade to bring aid to the Palestinian people that they either head for Egypt or Ashdod, where the goods can be unloaded and transferred overland to Gaza. On the sideline of a meeting with foreign ministers, European Union Foreign Policy Chief Catherine Ashton said it was too premature to know how the UN resolution will affect the region, but said she does not consider the situation a diplomatic tragedy. British Foreign Secretary William Hague said his country is currently reserving their position for the moment on recognising a Palestinian state, saying it was important for the sides to resume talks. Spanish Foreign Minister Trinidad Jimenez said the most pressing issue is for Israel and the Palestinians to resume talks before the recognition of statehood is voted on. Confidential, the life of secret agent turned Hollywood tycoon Arnold Mitchen, due to be released at the end of the month, claims he was recruited by Israeli President Shimon Peres to Lakam, a top-secret, now disbanded Israeli intelligence agency that specialized in scientific and technology information. The book, described as an unofficial biography written by Milchen's brothers-in-law, Meir Doron and Joseph Gelman, state Milchen's well-placed connections and his ties with the top echelon in Israel and the United States also helped him to become a successful arms dealer. "I am the one who recruited him," Peres is quoted as saying in the book. Peres asked Milchen to operate in the secret unit that was charged with purchasing equipment for Israel's alleged nuclear program. Sayari said the Navy is waiting for final approval to dispatch a fleet of ships. Iran, he said, will continue its presence in the Mediterranean Sea, the Suez Canal south of the Indian Ocean and the high seas. Earlier this month, the country's submarines returned home after winding up a 2-month mission with the 14th Fleet of warships in the Red Sea and Gulf of Aden, where they were deployed to protect the country's cargo ships from Somali piracy. American magazine Travel and Leisure recently ranked Tel Aviv and Jerusalem among the top 5 cities in the Middle East and Africa category in its annual survey of the best cities in the world. Jerusalem was ranked 2nd, followed by Tel Aviv in 3rd. Cape Town was ranked 1st on the list, with Cairo and Dubai 4th and 5th respectively. The survey, now in its 16th year, rates cities according to various criteria including culture, art, food, shopping, sites and more. According to statistics from the Tourism Ministry, Tel Aviv attracts approximately 54% of tourists in Israel who choose to visit the White City UNESCO proclaimed as a World Heritage Site in 2003. In the first half of 2010, 76% of tourists in Israel visited Jerusalem.